This is the Tarot and Oracle forecast for Scorpio for the month of May 2018. This reading takes a look at the broad overarching energies that will affect most of you, but not all of you, and not all of it will affect every single one of you. So if you'd like something that's more relevant to your own life story, or you'd like questions answered, or to order that amazing soulmate reading, please contact me via the links in the description box below. Right, Scorpio, we start up with those of you that are looking for love relationships. Then we move on to those of you in committed partnerships, relationships. We do career, general reading, etc. Now, the tea leaf cards that you get, those of you that are looking for love and relationships in the month of May, you get the jug, the butterfly, the dolphin, the younger woman, and the vase. Very nice lineup this. You also get 2 romance angel cards. I'll get to those in a few minutes. The jug says a light-hearted, carefree time. The butterfly says a change for the better. The dolphin says financial gain, usually coming from something done in the past. The younger woman says dealings or relationship with a younger woman. And the bar says a secret admirer. Now look at that lineup. There's definitely, for those of you that are looking for partnerships or relationships, a nice light-hearted energy circling you in the month of May. It's not going to be difficult. It's not going to be troublesome. This is not where your obstacles and challenges in life are going to be. Definitely not. And it's changing for the better. So those of you that have been having a little bit of iffy time and looking for a new partner, this is about to get better. You also have some income coming your way, and this makes you feel lighter, no doubt, which also attracts a different kind of energy into your life. The secret admirer, I think, is courtesy of this younger woman. You have dealings with a younger woman, and through her you get to meet or realize that you have had or are going to have a secret admirer. If we look at those romance angel cards, it says keep an open mind and make the effort. So if I look at all of this together, what I see is that the secret admirer possibly doesn't fill the usual mold of who you would look for in a relationship, the kind of person you'd strike up a relationship or even be interested in. But this says your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. So keep that in mind and make the effort. Says great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So it will come to your attention that someone likes you through this younger woman. And at first you may not even be all that interested because this is not your usual type, but keep the open mind and make the effort to get to know this person, because these 2 romance angel cards are telling you this person is worth getting to know better. There's great romance potential there. Right, those of you in committed partnerships or relationships, there's a little bit of a different energy compared to those of you that are looking for partnerships and relationships. Your first tea leaf card is that of a fair woman. You then get the mountain road, the wreath, the kangaroo, the throne, and the dog close up. And we'll get to the tarot cards a little later. So the fair woman is dealings or relationship with a blonde, grey, or white-haired woman. The mountain road says you are on the road to success. The wreath says sorrow over a loss. The kangaroo says unsettled times, you need to plan ahead. The throne says a position of authority, and the dog close-up says pleasure with a close friend. I'm going to read those 2 tarot cards to you first, because they sort of outline what this string of events or cards or energies are that are surrounding you. Because the 3 of fire says there's loads of opportunities open to you, but you need to trust that you will choose the right one. The 6 of air says it's a bit turbulent at the moment. There are obstacles to overcome, there's challenges, but you can navigate these waters very successfully. You have what it takes. Trust yourself. Both those cards are saying that. And if I look at this lineup of tea leaf cards, there is a fair woman involved here. She can be a relative, she can be a sibling, she could be someone you deal with in another capacity. I think the problems and the turbulent waters have come courtesy of her one way or another. But not to worry, because you will find your way through this. That mountain road, that high winding mountain road does lead to success. You will get there. However, at the moment, what you're possibly feeling, and in May you're going to feel it more strongly, is that you have lost something along the way. Maybe your enthusiasm, maybe you've even left somebody along the way and you're missing them in May. You're missing something about them in the month of May. And that unsettled times and need to plan ahead, when you get those two, that tarot card, 3 of Fire and 6 of Air, I would say to you, not so much needing to plan ahead as to think and to trust your instincts on which path, which response, which reaction to choose in the month of May. Because that position of authority says once again that you do have what it takes to make the best decisions for your life ahead, regardless of what is happening at the moment or what is going to happen in May. And the dog close-up says pleasure with a close friend. So I think maybe a close friend comes to your rescue in May. Possibly just by being around, being your sounding board, taking out and distracting you from whatever is affecting your main relationship in the month of May. It's an odd energy, that is an unsettled energy. That's what it feels like to me, very unsettled. Definitely missing something. If you're in a relationship, it could possibly have broken up recently. If you're still in the relationship, there's some aspect of the relationship you're missing. Perhaps life just got too much in the way. And there's definitely a blonde woman. I have a feeling this blonde woman is a relative. It's just someone that perhaps meddled in your affairs, and as a result of that, you are now feeling a keen sense of loss for something. That's a very sort of clear feeling message that I'm getting from that. But don't worry, because that mountain rose says you will find your way through this. And those two tarot cards say you know how to work your way through this. You know how to navigate it. You are on the road to success. Right, if we have a look at your career cards, you get the dog barking, firecracker, the sun, the dagger, the grapes, and a cracked cup. The two tarot cards that you get is the 4 of water and the 2 of water. Once again, I'm going to read the two tarot cards to you first, because they also, as before in your relationship reading, they sort of really underline and punctuate the story here. Because the 4 of water says you have experienced a disappointment. There's a running thread through here, isn't it? It's not dominating your story, but it's a thread running through your story. Something did not work out the way that you wanted it to. That 4 of water says believe in divine timing. Understand there is something that is brewing here, it's building here, it's culminating. Just believe that. Keep that belief that even at the moment, if it seems disappointing in your career sector, it is set to change, because that 2 of water speaks about a partnership. Someone is coming into your life. It may be temporary, it may be longer than that, but someone will partner up with you. It might just be someone that boosts your morale. It might just be someone that has good ideas, or someone that brings you fresh energy. But they are going to be helping you to sort of overcome that disappointment, because the dog barking says advice from a friend. So there's someone in the capacity of a friend. It could even be a new friend that you meet up with, or an old friend, but they're going to give you some kind of advice that's a real morale booster for you, that makes you see things differently. There's excitement coming in your career in May as well. The sun follows with happiness and well-being. So something in your career sector makes you very happy in the month of May. Something sort of, perhaps you get a new contract, a new job, or you get reward for what you've done, but there's something good coming up. The dagger says fear, worries, and tense situation. The grape says time to go out and have fun. And the cracked cup says dissatisfaction with life. If I look at that, you're worrying a lot. You're not happy with the way the things are going in your career. Your career is perhaps just draining you. You're tired. It's not meeting to expectations, whatever the case may be. The grape suggests you go out and have fun. That card will often come up when we are pounding away at something or disappointed with something. We're really working at it and it's just not changing. What the universe is wanting us to do is completely shift our focus just for a short while off of something we've been really trying hard at. That shift in energy, going out and having fun, shifts the energy so that new, fresh energy can come in and move that stalling, move that disappointment, move that stalemate that you're finding in your career sector. Your success in the month of May. Your tea leaf card is a chair fold. You have a rose, a flute, the apple, a casket, and a bag. Your tarot cards is the Four of Earth and the Seven of Earth. The chair fold says someone new is entering your life. Right, we've already seen there's a friend involved here. I said some of you it may be a new friend. It looks like it may very well be somebody new coming into your life. There's also the romance card. For those of you looking for romance, there's definitely the potential for romance. Perhaps that someone new can also be a romantic partner. But the romance card turning up, especially for those of you looking for romance, here it comes in the month of May. The bag says something important, such as a new job or raise. Keep that in mind. We'll get back to that later on. The casket says someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. I have a feeling it's the end of a situation. The apple says temptation will test you, and the flute says disappointment over a friend or lover. We've seen that disappointment running through. It hugely feels like, although it might not be the case for all of you, somebody disappointed you. They perhaps led you along a path that you now see wasn't meant for you. You're now coming to realize perhaps they didn't even have your best interests at heart. They had their own interests at heart. And that temptation will test you. I'm wondering what that is. I'm looking at the feeling and it's a strange one, or feeling the feeling and it's a strange one. It's as if you maybe want to bail completely out of the situation or go back to something you had before. That's kind of the message coming through with that. The Four of Earth and the Seven of the Earth. The Four of Earth says that to keep the faith. Once again, that message is coming through for you. Realize though, where you are in life at the moment, you're destined to be there. This is meant to be. This is part of your growth, your evolutionary experience that your soul wants you to have. You haven't made mistakes. You're going along a path that was predestined for you. It's not the destination. It's just somewhere along the path. Keep that in mind. And that Seven of Earth says that you're allowed to change your mind. Nothing is cast in stone at the moment. You have options. Remember that. So that's an important one. There's nothing tying you down. There's nothing that is locking you down. You do have choices, even though you may think that you don't. And that bag of something important, such as a new job coming up for you. I think there is potential for a lot of you for some new job coming in, some new contract or some new aspect to your job. Right, your happiness cards. So happiness cards for me is what your soul wants you to experience in the month of May. It's part of your soul path evolution, right? You get the Valley card, the fox, the goldfish, the horse, and the candle. You also get the Messenger of Earth and the Seven of Air. So the Valley card says deep personal strength and peace that assures success. The fox says shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. The goldfish says increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. The horse says a short journey, and the candle says you will be shown the way. That Valley card and the fox card sort of underline what those few tarot cards of yours said as well. You have wisdom. You have deep wisdom from experience, and you can use this to navigate your way through the situation. That wisdom from experience will also show you the way ahead. You will now make better choices, wiser choices. You can see more clearly the road ahead, what you should be doing. That Messenger of Earth card that comes up says that proceed with integrity, perseverance, and grit. So I think it's choosing a course that you know is right for you, perfectly for you. It's not about everybody else. That's what the integrity is here. There is material wealth coming in, or material gain coming in for many of you. That is showing up. If in your career sector you haven't been seeing the income coming in as freely as you would like, know that it is going to start doing that now. There's a short journey for some of you. This card, particularly the horse card, speaks about an actual physical journey. It's not a case of a mental journey. So I think you will be going on some kind of journey in the month of May. Even if it's just a short weekend away or a day away, you will be getting that opportunity. And that candle card says that you will be shown the way. So don't worry, all the way through May, where there might be tough decisions and choices and lots of potentials to choose from, you will be shown the way. Listen to your instincts and your angels. They will be helping you. By the way, you've got a few sevens in here, because you've got the 7 of air at the end here. You've got sevens. I think you had a few. Yes, you had the 7 of earth as well. Keep in mind that the sevens are about angelic guidance. So the angels will be guiding you in the month of May. And that 7 of air says independence, non-conformity, living on your own terms without people pleasing. Okay, that just underlines what I just said, didn't I? So that's what it is. Your decisions from now on are to benefit you and you alone. Stop with the people pleasing. Okay. I hope that you guys enjoyed that reading. I'd just like to repeat again, if you'd like a personal or private reading or that amazing soulmate reading, please contact me via the links in the description box below. I want to thank you for watching and listening and commenting and liking and subscribing. And to those of you that share this video, a very special